It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Hot dog cam.
Welcome.
Hot dog. We should take a picture from this side of the hot dog cam.
I'm going to tell you, things are so disoriented.
The glizzy cam.
This show is brought to you by Bramers. Join us Friday for Glitzy Cam.
Do they have hot dogs?
They do not. They have pizza.
They have
Best pizza.
hamburgers. I've
Yes.
never had their hamburger.
They have rice and beans and pork chops too. I had that. But come and join us at 12 o'clock on Saturday. Rain or shine.
Friday.
Look at this thing. On Friday. Wow, this thing is huge. You knew it was this big?
It is big. It's the glizzy cam. Take a look at it.
What's a glitzy cam?
A glizzy is a hot dog.
So what do we?
Look at the hot dog cam.
Why do you guys have a hot dog?
Did you not see that?
On the camera? No,
Did you
not
really
until
not see
now.
that? It's been there for a week.
Bramers on Friday. No, I didn't know that.
Bramers Brazilian. We're going to be there Boynton Beach lunchtime. Hot dogs, hamburgers. No hot dogs, just hamburgers, pizza. And they've got the best, what are the appetizers called?
I don't know.
Croquetas?
Croquetas.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
I gotta tell you,
I know. The croquetas, their French fries, so good.
The show opened up with Karen's teaser. She didn't finish the intro, but how you like the music? Let us know. I think the music is one of the best works we've ever done.
One day for Hanukkah, one year, the kids brought up croquetas from Miami because they're fried, so they figured may as well more fries, like latke versus croqueta for Hanukkah. Perfect for Friday.
I have a Hanukkah song coming out.
Do you?
Yes. I actually, wait a minute, oh God. I am inspired after I saw, do you see how good that was?
That was good.
And we have a rap song. Everybody loves it on the morning show. I don't know, I think it's kind of.
Karen's working so hard over there on everything.
But I'm going to do the Hanukkah song for the holidays. I'm working on it.
Okay.
It's not as easy as it looks. You have to sort of understand the words that you have to use, and there are special
I'm
like
wondering
oil,
what words you're putting into the
oil,
Hanukkah song.
donuts, pretzels.
Nope. Oil, donuts,
Funnel cake.
latkes. You could do funnel cake. Why not?
That's what you got to put.
Absolutely.
You put these words together, and it gets rhythmized.
You do funnel cake. Interesting.
Oh, I did.
Oh man, I was gonna get you a funnel cake for Christmas. I was gonna get you a funnel.
Sugar.
I was gonna get you a funnel cake for Hanukkah, but I said she won't eat that.
The funnel cake. I think one of the best gifts you ever got me was the tea set last year. Everyone loves the tea in here.
I can't find it.
I saw it on Amazon. I'm thinking I might have to get some refill because everyone loves the tea selection. The Alice in Wonderland
They
tea.
changed it. They don't have
boxes?
they didn't have it.
No,
I
that's
looked.
okay. All
I
right.
went to 4 stores. I'm gonna tell you, you a lot of work. A lot of work.
To get me something?
Yeah, because everybody in Boca runs out to these spots that I know, and they take everything.
No, I haven't gone shopping yet.
I went shopping.
I haven't done that yet.
I went. There was 1,000 people. You guys go shopping?
Look at their faces.
You go shopping?
Holiday
Yes.
shopping? You did?
You did?
You said, do I go, not do I did.
Have you gone? Jeez, Louise. Have you gone, Harry? Have you gone?
No.
Are you going to go?
No.
Really?
Online.
You're not going to go and get into the Christmas sphere?
I did a lot
Online.
of online, and my clothes have come in, and then I have to return some things. Now, the last package came in yesterday, and of the 4 dresses, 2 are going back. But I couldn't find the receipt on any email. I couldn't find the store in any email. But you know, a lot of these stores, like Gap owns Banana Republic or whatever, and they're all merged together. So I'm looking up everything. Then I realized Chelsea ordered it. So I texted her, do you have the receipt to these clothes? Oh, yeah, I do. So just be mindful of where you order from when you go to return them.
When you shop online, it takes all of the fun out of Christmas.
Why?
I
know-
just noticed that.
Karen says no.
Karen, no?
I don't think so.
I have so
Have you
much fun
gone
putting
shop-
things in a cart.
Have you gone to the stores?
I had fun last year. I was doing Black Friday sales, and they had like Lancome La Vie Belle, the big bottle for like $100, and I had fun.
Where did you see this online?
Yes.
Okay, you have fun ordering online. Let's go the other way. Have you gone to a store? Have you
Yes.
gone to the stores?
Yes, and the difference is that there's too many people anxious and nervous and trying to get in the door as soon as they open because
Where the hell do you go shopping at? The health
Walmart.
supermarket?
We went to Walmart one day and
Walmart?
There was because their TVs were like really low on
Yeah, like $300
yeah.
for a huge one.
Right.
I got this one for $89. Wasn't
Wow.
that a good deal?
It's a steal. I got that one over there for
This one was
$160.
$89. I did not even buy the protection plan because that was like $22, and I thought the differential, I may as well get a new TV next time it breaks.
But when you go to Walmart, right, you got to pick your timing. If you go at night when everybody's out of work, forget about it. But if you go on a Saturday or Sunday morning when there's nobody in the store,
Yeah, I would think it would be packed.
no, there was nobody there.
No, when you go when it first opens, there's no one there.
Wow.
Nobody.
That's when I would go. That's when I enjoy to go shopping, is when it's dead. Because I can't
Yes.
handle all the people there. It's very overstimulating and scary.
I love the stimulation. I like it. I'm telling you, I'd rather go.
You stop yourself because that just sounds wrong on so many levels.
Why? Stimulation? She said stimulation.
I said
can't say
I
stimulation.
said overstimulating.
She's
And I like to be
You
overstimulated.
said you like the stimulation. I thought,
Wow.
wow, exactly.
What is wrong with you?
Glizzy cam.
Overstimulation and stimulation is the same thing.
When you say it, it just doesn't sound right.
Wow.
Right?
That
when
ain't
Heather
right.
gets overstimulated.
No,
it's,
no, no. Don't give
when
me
you
that. Don't
say
give me
it,
the
I'm like
look.
thinking-
Don't
I
give me the
honestly,
face.
I can't say anything in front of Freddie anymore because he just twists it. Like the Christmas gift on the morning show, and I said, "What was your favorite Christmas gift that you've gotten?" And I was like, "I don't even want to repeat it." But then you made it inappropriate, and I can't do it
think
anymore.
that your mind thinks that I'm making it inappropriate. I was just
Dawn
agreeing with
even
you.
rang the buzzer because of the way you were thinking.
I don't remember what
She
she
just
said.
rang the buzzer on me. I'm being stimulated, but you're overstimulated. What's the difference?
Yeah,
There
and
is a
all of
difference,
that.
though.
But I did
There
want to talk
is?
to Heather about our new website. So I want to take a quick commercial
Is
break.
she overstimulated?
Talk about.
Yes.
We're going to show you the piece on the toy drive today, tomorrow. Actually, they're coming to pick up the toys. If you've got toys to give to the children in the Boca Raton community for the 4 Rotary clubs, come on by, drop it off today. Unwrap toys.
Unwrap.
They're picking them up tomorrow.
Unwrap.
They'll be at Sugar Sand until Sunday, until the 14th, and then of course I'm going to get you a ticket for the car raffle. So
And if you wrap it, I'll unwrap it. So I don't care how you bring it.
more to come on the other side of this commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Where are we?
We're live in the studio. How's your car doing, by the way?
I'm going to tell you, if you see this coming, that is a Dawn doll in this beautiful little car.
Did you know that you can win a Honda 2025 Honda Accord LX or CRV through Home and Honda? That is with the Core Foundation. $20 a ticket. Half goes back to the Media Futures Foundation and half goes back to the Core Foundation. Huge thank you to Home and Honda for donating this car. Tickets, $20 right here in the studio. Call us, Zell us, Venmo it. We'll get you all the information. Drawing is December 31st. First prize is a brand new car. Second prize is a vacation. A third prize is a $250 gift card. So $20 supports 2 local charities, and you could win a new car.
And you can also help us sell tickets if you want. And who doesn't want to buy a brand new car? And your investment is just $20 per ticket.
Good luck. Come by, get your ticket today.
And don't be late.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by 2 friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Hi, my name is Lisa Jensen. We are here in my store on North Federal Highway. It's a store where we do have a lot of design with affordable prices, and I'm making also luxury candles, like luxury purses. We do have a main collection of luxury brand watches, and we are here open every day, even the weekend, Sunday, and every morning from 10 to 4 p.m. Come around and visiting my store, and we do have a lot for the holidays. I look forward for seeing you.
Do you remember the music of the 50s and 60s?
You better eat all your dinner, and you better be good in school, or you could end up
The
in a
songs
zoo.
that made you dance, laugh, and fall in love?
You know you could be better than a slimy fish.
The
that's
family,
all
the
wet,
food, the
gonna
fun,
get
and
caught,
the memories that
gonna be
came with that.
somebody's dinner. Oh, well, the fish is an apple. Age is golden, or so I've heard said.
Relive those golden days with Peter Tracy on PHT Live, where music and memories come alive. Like and subscribe today at PHT Live on YouTube and get entered to win a free t-shirt. Plus a chance to meet Peter live in studio. PHT Live with Peter Tracy, bringing back the good vibes. You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome back to the Glizzy Cam. Apparently everybody likes the name of the new camera.
The hot dog camera.
And by the way, Dawn gave me one of these yesterday and I sold one. I have two today. I would like to sell both of these. Please help us out. Get yourself a new car, because if you tell me that one of these tickets might be the winning number, apparently I have to be careful what I say.
Sure.
Might be the winning number and it will overstimulate you.
Tickets are $20. Proceeds go back to the Amp Media Futures Foundations and the Core Foundation. Grand prize is drawn on December 31st for a new Honda CR-V and a CR-V LX, and what's the other one? Honda Accord LX or CR-V LX. Grand prize, second prize is a vacation for 4 days, and third prize is $250.
So get two tickets to see if you can double your luck to win it. You know, the Powerball, did you see this? $900 and something billion or whatever it was. It's like ridiculous numbers. Go play Powerball. It's gotta win it. I'm gonna go play.
Or you can get your tickets right here through next week. But I also wanted to have Heather join us because she has updated our new Amp Media Productions website, and I am so excited. I got to bring you on because this has been a domain in the making for a little while.
For some time.
But you did it. You got it.
Yeah.
What was your inspiration?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, Gio kind of did a lot of the bulk for me, so I'm going to give him that credit. But I started doing websites with another company that I've been helping out and working for, and I was like, I kind of enjoy this. It's been fun doing it and a different outlet to be creative on. So yeah, and I was like, AMP needs some working on. It needs to be a fully functioning website for people to know who AMP Media Productions is and kind of get our name out there. I was like, let me work on it. So yeah.
How important is the branding and the color? The Pantones, as they say.
Oh, it's probably one of the most important things, because when you have the color scheme and the correct branding on your website, it's all cohesive on your social media platforms, and people are going to be like, they see yellow, for example, they're going to think of AMP Media Productions, or they see a certain font, AMP Media Productions, or your company or whatever. So you need to have that cohesive branding on all of your platforms that you have so people recognize you wherever they may see you.
See, the new Pantone for the year is Cloud Dancer, otherwise known as white. That's not
Is that
in our Pantone. That's Pantone of the year.
I don't even know what that.
Cloud Dancer. If
The
you
hell's a
look
panther?
I don't know what that is.
at paint color. Color.
Oh.
They come up with a new
$2
Pantone.
word?
So they came up with a new color.
A new color of the year is called Cloud Dancer. Yeah, it's a shade of white. Being clean and concise and crisp, which does not describe us whatsoever. Hence the hot dog hammer.
I gotta tell you, I'm very proud of the fact that you got that done. What is the site? What is the
URL.
yeah?
AntMediaProductions.com.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
.com? I'm very proud of the fact that you got that done because I've been asking for that for about 7 years. But not only that, but it also is our calling card. You know, we've never ever done it that way. And Amp Media Productions was voted #1.
No, Cafe was #1.
The cafe, well, that's because it's Amp Media. The people mix up the name. Was voted #1 as a production company for the 2nd year in a row.
That is true.
Second year
in
in a
the
row.
city, correct?
And the cafe came in as #1 or #2?
Cafe was #1 and Amp was #2, both for the 2nd year in a row.
2nd year in a row. But #2, not too happy about.
Well, you're #1. What would you like it to be?
#1 I like, but there are 2 awards that are given out.
So we got 1 and 2. So we
Yeah,
can
I don't
compete
want to be
against
2.
ourselves.
Hey,
You
listen,
can't be
what
1
was-
and 1 if you already taken the first place.
Oh, is that what it is? Well, 1 and 2 because we took first place?
Yes.
Wow, there's really something wrong with me. It's this
Are
Gizzy
you for
dog.
real?
Yeah, I thought it was somebody else. But I didn't see a name. It was us.
What are you
Right?
saying right now?
I didn't see a
First
name
place.
of #1 when
No,
we were #2.
first place was the cafe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Second place was Ant Media Productions. They just
Correct.
separated the 2 because I don't know why,
Because
but
they don't know it's the same studio.
Company.
Entity, I
It's-
guess,
Right,
yeah.
correct.
Wow. So we were voted #1 and #1. Not #2, #1. Except that #1 was taken, so I had to take
Okay.
#2.
All right, so going into the
Whoa.
new year with Amp Media Productions, are you going to be reworking on our social media platforms, rebranding Instagram and that type of thing as well to go with the
that's definitely the goal.
deal?
Once I can hold
Get
the
into
reins and get into the platforms and
We're still
have
back
that-
to
We're
this
going to
again.
work on that
yeah.
today.
Wow.
But most definitely, I kind of started it, I don't even know when, March of this year, and started working on other things, and it kind of got lost. But now I kind of want to step back into that and make sure everything is cohesive and looking professional.
We have a lot of websites. We've got AMP2, we've got Amp Media, we have the cafe, as well as the foundation. It all needs
Yes.
updating for sure.
Those will be updated very soon,
As soon
once
as
I
we
have
get
access
our
to
executive
those.
producer to give you access.
But there's
correct.
all sorts of things that we do in here. The websites are one. The newsletter, you just sent it out again. The newsletter is, and all of these things take work. Karen was headed home, but she's staying to finish the song. We also do music. We do videos. We do jingles. A couple of the new kids that are coming in here as well. We're going to be focusing on sending them out to take videos. At Meisner, we're going to be doing another shoot. So there's a lot of things going on in here. Not easy.
No, there's a lot going on. We're going to be networking on Thursday with Laura Sanders down, I think, in Coral Springs at El Mariachi. I think.
And mariachi. That's
A
by where you
mariachi?
live?
Ish,
lives in
depends on where in
Tamarack-ish.
Springs it is. I'm in Tamarack, but I live
It's
right on
down
the
there?
cusp.
It's not that far. It's in Coral Springs. So we're going to take a look and see where that is.
Is
So
that
there's
open
a
to the
lot of
public?
things. Sure.
So
I
why don't
think
you
it's
invite people?
RSVP. I have to get the information, but we can share that out certainly on social media. I'll share that out today.
We should put a little.
What do you think is so important about a website?
Well, not only how it looks, of course, but your website is going to be that first point of contact, usually when someone looks up production studios near me. And SEO is probably the one and only thing that's going to bring people to your website. You need to make sure you're having those keywords, podcast, streaming, like anything in that realm that's involving your company, have those words in your website. Otherwise, your website is not going to pop up when people search for you or search for something in particular. So yeah, if you could have a beautiful website and it looks great, it functions great, but if you don't have those keywords, it's pointless. It truly is.
So all of that is part of the process of what you've created.
Yeah.
What's the best way to highlight a website?
What do you mean
let
highlight?
people know about your website?
Well, I mean, you could promote it on like your other social media platforms and be like, hey, our website is new, it's functioning again, go visit our website, find out more about us. Another way that people do it is with paid ads. If you promote like your Google account, your business account, your website will pop up first. If you ever like search for something, you'll see something that says like sponsored on like the top, and those are always pushed. So if you pay for it, your website will get pushed. So there's different routes, paid,
Now, our Google
organic.
page when I Google AMP is the first thing that pops up,
Yeah.
which is not a bad thing.
Well, no, it's great if it's the first thing that pops up. But usually, since they kind of know us in that sense, so like Google knows that you work
That
for
it
AMP
does.
or that you're always visiting AMP. So if you're always visiting a website, it's going to bring that website up to the top.
Interesting.
So for
That's
people
an
who don't,
IP thing?
it's a tracking thing. So they like
They track
for example,
everything.
I was trying to make sure that the website was functioning, and like the second I type in AMP, I click it, it brings me right to the website. So because it just knows that you visited that website so many times, it's going to bring you there or like promote it
They
first.
track everything, like the awards and stuff like that. I looked it up, and now every time I look up awards, who's leading in Boca, it always comes up, the
Yeah.
award thing.
They know everything you're doing.
But it's great. So thank you for working on that.
Yeah, no, it's been fun.
It's really, it looks unbelievable. I'm so excited because I would drive you crazy. What's up with the website and now
You still do.
I drive you crazy.
Also,
but the
we have a
website looks
golden
amazing.
seal. Why don't you talk about that?
So for the transparency seal, I did just send that over to
I saw
to
that.
update
What
that
is
again.
that?
That is every year for the foundation. You are supposed to submit your transparency, which means share with everybody what your foundation looks like. So it's leadership goals, projects, who you work with in collaboration, where you work, who's on the board, who you serve, our mission, as well as this year we put in the financials from last year, and we got the gold transparency. So it's
Is that the
bronze,
highest you can get?
platinum is.
Oh, still one more to go?
There's still one more to go, and that needs a few more demographic tweaks. I think we have to be in existence a little bit longer than, I think it needs like 2 years of information, of funding to get in there.
Existence. Okay. Wow.
So I'm excited. So you saw I texted them to update that for us, and then Heather can update everything else and put some new pictures of the foundation, some new videos, because every semester our crew grows and our crew changes and they learn and they do all the things they're supposed to be doing. And next week we're going to be working with another foundation down in Miami Beach, Tinkerbell's Kids, which is exciting. It's going to be at the Scott at the youth center down in Miami Beach. I forgot his last name, but we'll get all that information. It's for kids that parents have been incarcerated at some point, either one or both parents, and they get to have a Christmas with Tinkerbell's Kids. So Santa's going to be there. Hopefully we're going to find a DJ to be there, some music, some games. There's bowling, there's ice skating, a whole lot of fun. We're going to bring some cameras down there and make the kids have some fun, extra fun.
A lot of stuff going on.
Saturday the 20th. I know Miami Beach is a bit of a drive, but definitely worth it when you see a smile on these kids' face that they get to see Santa. So it's pretty cool. Scott Rakehouse Center. Brain working. Just to say. All right, so thank you for that, Heather. And so that's the transparency for Amp Media Futures Foundation and the Brooklyn Cafes on Friday. We're going to be at Bramer's doing this midday show for the holidays. So we have some Brazilian food, some fun, some hamburgers, no hot dogs, pizza. The croquettes are amazing. Their french fries are pretty darn good as well.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Come on down and join us 12 o'clock and maybe sing a song or hear a song. I don't even know what the entertainment is going to be yet.
Did you call anyone?
Call nobody.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society. Man, we have a lot of questions for her. It was the full moon last week. There were different stars in different places, and things are a little bit chaotic, but hopefully we're out of Mercury retrograde. So more to come with Helen Archer, and we'll be right back.
Hey, welcome to Texas Roadhouse.
Feel the flow, big black train coming round the bend. Go! Yeah. One time.
Welcome to the Toy Drive.
This is the first year that we've ever been collecting toys for our community, and this is for the 4 Rotary Clubs of Boca Raton. So come on down, drop off your unwrapped toys, any age, right here in the box, now through December 14th, and they go all back to the kids in our community to have a joyous holiday season. 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard. The sign says Little Pump Family Theater. Come on by, drop off a toy, make a child happy.
Come and see the train around the tree. Follow the train to the box, drop off your toy, make it wrapped, make it fun, make a kid happy.
Unwrapped. See you soon.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
Time is running out. Enter now with the $20 ticket entry to win this year's raffle. You could drive away in a brand new 2025 Honda, Accord LX or CR-V. It's all happening thanks to Holman Honda of Fort Lauderdale and the Core Foundation. Come get your $20 ticket to enter. And the best part of this is that 100% of the proceeds support scholarships and community programs. Don't miss out on your chance to win. Get your tickets now and be part of something special. But that's not all. Our second place winner gets a 2-night stay at Hilton Resorts World Bimini with transportation on the Balearia Caribbean Ferry. With third place takes home a $250 Visa gift card. See you on New Year's Eve at the Westin Fort Lauderdale. Get your tickets before they're gone.
Welcome to Working Nurses Home Care, where your private care is our priority. We provide medical and supportive private duty care all under one agency serving Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. From long-term care and companionship to recovery support, our nurses, therapists, and home health aides are here for you. We accept most major insurances including United Medicare, Aetna, Humana, Oscar, Cigna, and Medicare. Count on us for care that you can trust. Call Broward at 954-916-7458 or Palm Beach at 561-409-0767. Visit us at www.workingnurseshomecare.com. At Working Nurses Home Care, we are here to serve and support.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, we're back.
Are you a little comfy in these chairs?
I love these chairs better than the other one.
Do you? Better than the...
Yeah, because the other one's too high up and I get a nosebleed.
You're getting old on me?
I feel like I am. I'm going to tell you, I am.
All right, it's been a little while.
Did she say, oh, man?
Last week we were doing all our holiday decorations. I can't believe it's been a week since we put everything up and the Christmas tree and our menorahs and the stockings. So it's been a few weeks since we've had cosmic astrologist Helen Archer joining us. So let's roll her intro.
All
right. right, menorah in a stocking. There's a menorah in a stocking. So welcome, Helen. Last week was a full moon, and I was told it's the last chaotic week of the year. However, this week seems to be still rolling in the chaos. So what's going on?
Well, I'm glad you made it through the full moon. It was with Mars and Venus. So yeah, things were chaotic. And now we have, we have Mars still in Sagittarius and Venus in Sagittarius. Mercury is moving into Sagittarius, or already did move in. So we've got 4 planets in Sagittarius, which is a sign of friendliness, of magical time of the year, of mystical things, of religion, of charity, of generosity. So all those good things are happening with the planets in Sagittarius.
Why are people not seeming so magical, though? Everyone seems a little stressed out.
Yeah, so the problem is, first of all, Mars in Sagittarius is a fire sign, and it's a dual-bodied sign. It's opposite Gemini, so it's also rules communication and transportation and weather. So all of this with Mars is like turning into not so happy. And the problem is that Mars in Sagittarius wants to please everybody, gets involved in too many projects, too many irons in the fire, and so they have to learn to focus on 1 or 2 things that they can pour their intensive energy into. So that's the thing. So that's happiness. We have the moon in Leo, so that's a sign of social life, of entertaining, of luxury. So those 2 blend well together because they're fire signs. So now we should get out and meet people, talk to people, but not expect a big commitment from anybody. Nobody wants to promise more than they can deliver, but that's what might happen because Mars in Sagittarius has a tendency to expand on details, and let's face it, to BS. So we have to take what they say with a grain of salt. Now is not a good time to gossip because things you say against people are going to come back to haunt you. So let's be careful, let's be nice, let's be happy, and enjoy the holiday season. Now, the quirk is these planets in Sagittarius are now in stress aspect to Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, which are like in the final signs. So as I said, we can't go back to the way that things were. We have to evolve to the next level, which is hard for some people. So there's all this energy to move ahead, to get going, but we're held back by anxieties, held back by frustration, maybe held back financially, and also in terms of business. The auditors are in full swing right now. It's the end of the year and everybody's cutting corners, which isn't good for people who are employed because they may find that they've been cut back in hours, not given a raise, not getting the bonus they thought they were going to get. So that's putting a quirk on things.
And then last week, there was, Jupiter. They said if you look up next to the moon, you could see Jupiter and then these other stars near it.
Well, those are all the planets
But
together.
were they different ones that you could see with the visible eyes? I think I don't know.
Like Venus and Mercury and Mars.
I don't know.
They're
People seem
together.
a little stressed and fussy. You know, last year at this time we had our first fundraiser, and we had 200 people in here. This year, I think people are just stressed out. Everyone's left early for vacation. They're doing their own thing, I guess, to be back in time for the holidays. I don't know. It's just a little bit of a different feel.
People are stressed out?
Haven't you noticed that?
Haven't I noticed that?
Yes. Have you noticed that by any chance?
Really?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
This morning was a little chaotic.
Mm.
So
Yes.
this time of year is always very chaotic, and especially with Mars, you know, in combination with the normal planets that are in Sagittarius this year, yes, we are more stressed out. And also, you know, costs are up. I don't know, we're all talking about it. The grocery store, the prices are up. I went to Costco, and they had some of the same products for Christmas that were there last year. They all went up. And so the salaries aren't going up, so that's where you see a lot of the stress. And a lot of giving now, I heard, is in vogue to go to the Goodwill or other secondhand stores and give secondhand gifts.
That's interesting. That would be a fun segment to do. Go to a thrift store and see what we can buy for gifting.
Oh, sign me up.
I'm thinking that's we could totally send Heather out there. That would be fun, right?
I want to go and send Heather. I want to go.
We should all go.
We'll go together.
I think we should take a trip.
That would be fun to do that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And also, the good news is that Mars is going to be changing signs on Sunday, which is the beginning of Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah to all my friends who celebrate. And Mars will be going into Capricorn. And as it goes into Capricorn, this is a positive business cycle. So the uncertainty, the lack of being, pinning somebody down, the lack of commitment by people, the delay that was caused by the government shutdown and the Mercury retrograde in November is going to equalize, and we will be able to move ahead. We will adjust, we will monetize, we will move ahead. So Mars in Capricorn is exalted. That is the best sign that it can be in, because it's hardworking, it's focused, it's dedicated, and it's business and finance oriented. So it's a good time to do your finances, figure out what your budget and goals are for next year, and you can depend on people to be there to work for you, and when they say something, they're going to mean it.
At least it's a good rebound. Maybe things will get better. I mean, it is very expensive. Things have gotten so out of hand. I found a tree for less than I've ever seen, but that was because the guy had just arrived from North Carolina. He had a truck of trees, and he wanted to get rid of them. And he sold them for like a real small price. Then I went across the street. Same tree was like through the roof. Walmart, they have the throwback stuff. And so you got to go down the aisles. All gone. All the throwbacks are gone. Because it's like $5 an item. And everything else is like $30, $40, $60, what used to cost $20. It's craziness. And food, forget about it.
But the prices are one thing, but people just rushing around. I guess it's the holiday season and see what they're in store. But maybe on Sunday, as things change, that'll be good to roll into really the holidays.
Well, people right now are just looking. People are trying to figure it out. Christmas is there and you're trying to figure it out. Especially if you got kids or you have grandkids, you're trying to figure it out. Sometimes doing the let me make you something deal now has jumped back into the fray of it. Remember back in the day, you didn't have any money, you made something. You took a hanger and you made a puppet.
It's so funny you said that. I said that to Aaron. He says, Mama, what do you want? I said, nothing. I said, how about a coupon book? I said, remember you used to make me coupon books when you were little? He says, yeah, okay. I want a coupon book for tummy time with Isla and reading time. He says, unlimited. I go, unlimited coupon book. That's all.
No, not unlimited. It has to be an hour. You got to set standards.
I can have an hour of tummy time with my granddaughter.
That's all you get.
Things that are so simple in life. But thankfully, you look around, we're pretty blessed. So what else is there? Some more tea bags. Other than that, I'm pretty good.
She says we're going to rebound and get back. Is it at the beginning of the year that things are going to sort of shift?
Definitely, things are going to shift. It's going to take a while. Like I said, the Saturn and Neptune have moved back into Pisces. So now it made us realize the things that we were doing over the past few years, where there were we couldn't move ahead with them. They didn't work out. It was too difficult to deal with people. The funding and finances weren't there. So we need to readjust, but we also need to turn inside, figure out where we're at, work on our emotions, work on our hesitations, our frustrations, and our hang-ups, and try to get rid of those so that we can go clear-headed and with no emotional baggage into the next year, so we can move ahead with this Mars in Capricorn cycle, which is opposing Jupiter, which is a good business cycle and a good cycle for expansion.
But why is all that coming out now, all these traumas and things that are holding us back? Is it planetary alignment? Why suddenly now everyone's feeling it?
because the Saturn and Neptune moved back. They were in Aries, where we thought we were ahead and we were at the next level. But then they retrograded back into Pisces for us to reevaluate what we really stand for, what we really want, what our goals really are. And we have to realize that some of the people that were in our lives unfortunately are gone, whether they passed or we just find we're not at the same level, we're not at the same place on the path of life. We have to give that up. It's very hard, but we have to move ahead. And if we don't get rid of all these hang-ups and all this emotional baggage that we've been carrying around sometimes since childhood, we're not going to move ahead. We're going to go backwards. So the planets are demanding that it's now or never. We're going to evolve or we're not going to go anywhere at all. And you know, we can't stand still. We have to move ahead. It's just part of life. So let's move ahead happily. Let's have a good attitude. And let's strive to be better in every single way.
I got to tell you, this is for the first time in a long time that sales really meant sales, like Black Fridays and after Thanksgiving. For the first time, like you said, it was like always a little bit of a dip back a couple of years ago. There wasn't really a sale that would knock your socks off. But I think this year, a lot of stuff went on sale. The throwbacks and the TVs and everything else. That whole market has changed. And maybe they're trying to change the psychology because, you know, selling and Christmas and Hanukkah, people change. The behavior patterns change. They try to become nice to one another. Maybe that's exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that the other thing we have to realize is a lot of companies bought in advance because they knew there was coming tariffs.
Yeah.
So now in some areas they have more product than sales, and that's another reason probably we're having sales.
And that was part of the philosophy with the tariff thing, except for the farmers. I think they're getting bailed out and everything else. But that was part of the philosophy, to buy and to warehouse stuff so that you're ready for this thing. I gotta tell you, I went to Five Below. I have never been to this store, never. I didn't even know it existed until Michael told me about it. And I didn't have a cart because there were so many people, the carts were gone. And I did a door and I was carrying gifts on everywhere. And I would have bought that whole store.
I've never been.
Oh my God. It's unbelievable. You got $7 gifts, you got $10 gifts, you got $5 gifts. I had them, so I said to Linda, hey, hold this, and I went back for more. And I got out of there with like $60 and I had a lot of stuff.
You brought toys for the toy drive.
Yeah, I wanted more. And the lady grabbed them from me. I says, okay, you can have it. I have 4 that I wanted. But I see the philosophy. I think mentally we have to change. That's why I don't want to do online shopping. I want to go to the stores.
Okay.
And I know there's a lot of people, but that's okay. You know, you could put your blinders or dark glasses or something. You don't feel them. You don't see them.
Okay.
Well, it's fun being in the stores, but on the other hand, you know, I was in Target, and they have the Christmas section, and they had, like, you know, the different kinds of Christmas trees, tabletop trees, all kinds of ornaments and everything, and they're almost sold out. The candy was almost sold out, and they have this new candy called Dubai candy, which has the pistachio in it. A candy bar is like $15. They're selling them out like crazy.
Yep. And it's funny because I have never been shopping so early. And I did it this year because I figured there wasn't going to be anything left. Things were flying off the shelves. The toys, right in front of me. The candy, they were restocking them in every store I went. I went to a lot of stores this year. I don't know why. I did. And I did it because I wanted to change exactly what Helen's talking about. My mentality on this thing, because I noticed that when I go online, which is really convenient, it doesn't have the same pull for me. I'm not meeting people. I'm not enjoying people. And I got to tell you, I mean, you know how I am. I had jokes with all the counter people and everything else. I asked a lady behind the counter, come here, can you tell me which one should I get? And she started to laugh. She says, I can't leave. I said, okay, I'll come to you. And it's just that whole thing, making it feel better. You know, I think it's important.
It's that Sagittarian thing, you know. We want to get out and talk to people. We want to meet people. We want to be helpful.
Agree.
We want to feel that we're useful. So that's the good part of Sagittarius. The bad part is, the energies get scattered. We have to control the energies. We try to be positive. We have to temper our generosity and bestow it on people who deserve it. And we have to be careful about who we associate with. Wanting to be everybody's hero, wanting to be friendly, that invites people who want to take advantage of us to come and try to use us. So we have to just be careful and be discriminatory in who and what we deal with.
Yeah, you got to tell people who are having a bad time of it for whatever reason. You don't know why. You're okay, and you sort of have to listen and get beat up a little bit and say okay, and they move on, and then you have to find a way of just resolving that. Don't take it personal. It's only
I think
business.
it's a lot of what Helen said. It's we take some of the fire signs, take on more than we can probably handle, because we think we can. Next thing you know, you're just overwhelmed and you don't know which.
There's a lot of
way
people
is
that
up.
need. There's more people that need, so you can't say yes to one and no to another. You try to do the best you can with everybody. Everybody should have an opportunity to express how they feel, good, better, and different.
But then there's the business side. People are still trying to conduct business for the next few weeks. And you try, but then you get pulled back because you're in a million different directions. You think it's going to get better after Sunday?
Yes, I think it'll be more focused. Okay. And also the other thing is people are spending, people are going out, people are socializing, people are entertaining. And as the planets, and even, the equinox is on the 21st, which is when the sun enters Capricorn, things always seem to settle down the few days before Christmas. People have gotten their gifts, people have done their socializing. Now it's family and close friends. And now we think about, oh boy, how are we going to pay all these bills? So, let's not overspend with this positive, exuberant Sagittarian cycle, because we're going to have to pay for it when Mars goes into Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're talking about gifts, one of my Hanukkah gifts to my daughter is a reading with Helen.
Buy a Helen.
So,
buy a Helen card.
So she comes in on the 22nd, so that Tuesday I think she's going to meet you here. So maybe we can set you up in another studio and you guys can do whatever it is that you do to do a chart.
I'm going to get a card with your face on it and buy a Helen card. I think it'll be I think it's kind of cool to do something different.
And with that, is it like for the year, or what does the chart look like that you're going to do with her?
Well, when you do a reading, the first thing you're going to do is the natal chart. So the natal chart includes the position of the 10 planets when a person is born. It also works for corporations for the date of incorporation, cities, states, other entities. They're the date of incorporation. But for people, it's the natal chart. And that combination of planets, of the 10 planets in the 360-degree circle, repeats only once every 25,920 years, which is considered to be a polar day. So that's why everybody's unique. So what we do is we go over the sun sign, the moon sign, Mars and Venus, Mercury, all the planets. We discuss the planets in signs, some of the tendencies, some of the personality traits that they bring, some of the problems with the aspects or degrees of distance between the planets, show where we have obstacles, where we have to do work, where we have karmic influences. So that's the first part of the chart. The second part of the reading is, where are the planets today? So we take the planets today and we compare them to where the planets were on the date of birth. And we find that there's correspondences where planets have orbited to where they were positioned at the time of birth, and that gives certain problems and benefits and lifestyle changes and evolving and what happens. So that can be plotted out for the year, or if a planet is in a sign for 10 years or 7 years or 3 years, we plot that out for the years. And it all depends on the questions too, what are the issues that a person has, because every influence has more than one way it can go.
So that'll be interesting. So Chelsea's going to come in and she's going to sit and talk to Helen on that Tuesday, which is kind of cool.
It is. It's a good gift.
So it's a great gift. It's the gift of Helen. The gift of maybe knowing and planning. We have the gift of every week she comes in, and we know when to slow things down, when to pause, when to speed things up, when to focus, even planning our events. But it's good to know, and you kind of have that chart going forward.
It's true. And you don't know how valuable that information is until you sit down and have to make some decisions.
Kind of cool.
And you say to yourself, well, Helen said this, so why don't we follow that? And it's been successful.
100%. All right. Anything else? How do people find you?
I'm on Cosmic Astrology Society if you'd like to follow me on Facebook, or you can follow me on TikTok at The Cosmic Astrologer.
All right, and before we go, how about romance in the holiday season? What's that looking like for different signs? I don't know why that's in my head.
Well, romance is ruled by Venus. Venus is in Sagittarius, Mars is in Sagittarius. We're anxious for romance. We meet people, we have exciting encounters, but Sagittarius is like the shooting star, burning bright and then fizzling out. So right now, until Venus moves into Capricorn at the beginning of the year, we don't want to expect too much. We are not going to get any commitments. We got to keep it friendly. We got to keep it easy. We got to keep it peaceful and freedom loving. And that's the best way for romance right now.
Yeah, just have some
See
fun.
that, ladies? Right now is keep it chill.
Video games, look at them.
I'm going to be here early on Thursday. I'm staying at that Boca friend's house.
Oh, no.
All right, you can find Helen and Cosmic Astrology Society on Facebook and TikTok. And of course, here on Tuesdays, it's definitely a great gift. If you're looking for something different, unique, that's individualized, definitely contact Helen for more information. And we'll let you know how it rolls out on Tuesday the 23rd. It'll be fun. A lot of good stuff. We good?
We're good.
We're good. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we have a segment with Lorena Anderson, the energy shifter, to see what is shifting in time for the holidays and keeping it all kind of together, because a lot of people will try to drain your energy. So keep it tight. More to come with our energy shifter. We'll be right back.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramer's taste.
Imagine this. A loved one, a son or a daughter, has just suffered from a life-threatening accident. They're transported to a state trauma hospital, and despite being in the care of professional physicians, they tragically pass away due to preventable medical errors. As if this was not tragic enough, then finding out that legal statutes in the state of Florida devalue your loved one's life to zero. This is what we are fighting against. Come join Edward Salazar as he discusses the issues surrounding free kill laws and how to resolve them. Catch The Fight Against Free Kill Laws with Ed Salazar on Monday, 5 p.m. on all social media. Learn who we are and join our cause today.
Step into a world where emotion meets expression, and every brushstroke tells a story. DeBilson Art Gallery features the captivating whimsical works of internationally renowned artist William DeBilson. From larger-than-life portraits to abstract reflections of love, loneliness, and connection, each piece invites you to feel, reflect, and escape the ordinary. Located in the heart of Delray, this art gallery is more than a space, it's an experience. Come discover what speaks to you. Visit DeBilson Art Gallery today.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
This portion of the Brooklyn Cafe Show is brought to you by Lorena Anderson, the Energy Boss.
Hi, I'm Lorena Anderson. I am a life and energy coach, otherwise known as either the energy shifter and or the energy boss. So thank you very much. I appreciate being here, Freddie and Don. And we have a few things to discuss from what I understand. You've got some questions for me, and I'm very excited to be able to answer these questions.
You want to start the questions, or you want to tell us what we are questioning?
What are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to make some distinctions today. And those distinctions are really, really important in our everyday understanding and knowledge of who we are, how we show up, and how to feel again. So one of the distinctions is feelings versus emotions, because many people get that confused. So one of the things that I want to share is a feeling. When I talk about feelings, it's tangible. You feel it in your body, you feel it on your body, versus emotions. So, and emotions can be with the feeling. So it's kind of like you have an emotion of being really sad and sorrowful. And the physical piece, the feelings then, that you're either down, you're depressed, or you're crying. So that's the difference between the two. And the reason why I make this difference is because when you're talking about energy you feel in the body. But if you're living up in your head, then you're not activating your internal energy field. And that's where we create and attract, because we are all energy. So that's one of the reasons why it's so very important to understand the difference between emotions and feelings. Sometimes we also can feel something and our brain can't figure it out. It's like, oh man, why am I feeling this? You know, whether it is maybe an unconscious or subconscious belief that's playing itself out that we're not even aware of because it's become so habitual. So one of the things that, you know, in my sessions, what we talk about is, what are your beliefs? Let's just talk about money. You know, what are your beliefs around money? What have you grown up with? What is the definition that you hold towards your money? How do you feel? Money is just an energy. That's all it is. It's the beliefs that you put onto that money that makes it real for you. So one of the things that I share with everybody is money loves you. It loves to come to you. It loves to be exchanged. It loves to be shared, because it works hand in hand with your soul. And your soul has come into this earth to be able to experience different events, different situations, to be able to provide, to nurture yourself, to have a roof over your head, right? So the soul needs the money. And the money's like, yeah, I love you too. Let's work together, you know? But it's our beliefs that can shut that off, can stop that energy flow.
But people will say, Lorraine, to that, but I need money to pay my bills. I want money. I need money. They don't realize that energy of lack, of not having, and begging stops almost the flow of the energy of the money coming.
Absolutely. Very well said. And that goes to another point. And if you would imagine a triangle like this, okay, and you got lack and limitation on one side, and you got empowerment on the other side, and then on the top, you have your authentic self, your true self, your God self. So often as we're growing up, we get stuck in the lack and limitation. You know, all of a sudden it's like, I don't have enough. I have this job and they're not paying me, or I don't even have a car. I was listening to somebody say that they used to go to work with their kids, drop them off at school, and then continue the ride on the bus just to get to work. I mean, you talk about determination. However, when you grow up with that mentality, the lack mentality, it takes a lot for you to finally understand that money's never done anything to you. It's never hurt you. It's never made you starve. It's always there available at some level, depending on how you want to work for it. However, if you shift that thought process and you come from that place of money and you start following your passion, whatever your passion is, when you start acknowledging, boy, I'm riding this bus and it might not be forever, but thank God I've got this transportation and I am going to do everything possible in order to level up, to go to that next stage, to look for another job that's going to pay more. We all do that because we all want more at some level. And that's empowerment. And you feel empowerment. You get to experience that empowerment on the inside, because everything's an inside job anyhow. Where energy feels, we're always creating and attracting. And as long as we keep the lack and limitation in check, we have the ability of shifting our energy and saying, oh no, look, I've got legs, they carry me, I still have food on the table. It might not be what I specifically want, but I still have it. Thank you, universe, for continually supplying this for me. Money, I love you, come on.
So it's you don't chase money, you appreciate money, and you let money chase you. So if you have a good idea, you make that idea work and the money comes. But if you're going to get involved in a deal where all you're thinking about is money,
right?
Is that what you're saying?
You're coming from your ego then. You're not coming
Exactly.
from your heart, from your spirituality. That's exactly what I'm saying. And you are a perfect example. I heard your story earlier, how you were on the streets and you had no money in your pocket and you're just walking down the street and the nun pulls you over because she was listening to the universe. She was listening to God. And look at where you sit right now.
But that to me was a miracle. That never happened to me in my life. It's never happened since.
Well,
It doesn't need to.
That nun knock on your door in New York?
But that was a different animal. This was me when I was down and out. But I understand, it's funny because I've told that story maybe 3 times in my life. Wow. And until today, until what you just explained, it never made sense to me. But it's making sense to me now. And it's true. If you make money, what you're chasing after that thing, you don't want to do it that way. You want to do it from here so it comes to you for a reason.
It's the difference between your ego and spirit. Okay, your ego is always, it's like, I think last week I was talking about or a week before last, the young guy, he's in sales, he's got his brand new business and everything, and he wants to kill competition. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, where are you coming from? Is that your ego or is that your spirit? Oh no, but I love it. I just can't wait to beat him down. And I'm like, oh, be careful, my dear, because whatever you put out there, you're gonna get back. We're circuitry, we're energy, we're always flowing. It's always going out, creating and attracting, coming back. Now, same thing with your money. If you have got a belief system that says money is evil, I think a few people have grown up with that, myself included, and that we have that block, we stop our money from coming to us. And money's like, no, come on. I want to give you whatever it is that you want, because money also works along with the universe. And the universe is always conspiring on your behalf, because the universe wants you to experience all that this life has to offer you, and in a most powerful way.
Well, you have a question. David Lee from New York says, I feel I'm constantly rushing through life. How can I slow down and appreciate the moment? Isn't that part of what you're saying?
Well, to a certain extent, I'm like, what are you rushing to? What is it that you feel that you've got to run to? Or more importantly, what are you running away from? Because a lot of times, if there's something on the inside that we don't want to feel, we are going to constantly be running away. And when that happens, we will never allow ourselves to experience all the fruits, all the beauty that this world has to offer to us.
A runner. How do you stop a runner from running?
Take off his shoes.
That's a special show. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you, more than that, I run into people that are runners. Where are they running to? Lorena, where are they going?
That's my whole point. Where are you running?
You can't run out your problems.
But they're running away from their problems because it hurts. Do you know that that's one of the reasons why most people don't want to feel? Because it hurts.
That's why they take drugs and drink?
It's physical. Yes, it's physical. It is a feeling. And that feeling then creates the emotion. And the emotion is, I feel totally empty on the inside. I got to fill it up somehow because I don't want to feel the pain. So that's when you do self-medication. So one of the other things, too, that's really important, I think I discussed it with you earlier, was being present in the moment. Why is that so important to be present in this moment?
Emily Wilson from California. I'm always planning for the future or dwelling on the past. How can I learn to stay present in the moment?
Yes, yes. Well, first of all, I'll give you a reason why you need to be present. And one of the things that's so important, you know, all your yesterdays are gone. The only thing you get to do now is extract the wisdom from all those yesterdays and then be able to apply it, right? The other thing is you're not guaranteed tomorrow. You know, I mean, we just had a huge funeral for a police officer, a fallen police officer that was 27 years old. He had no clue that he was going to be leaving this planet. So we have no guarantee. But what we do have is this one moment, and this one moment, and this one moment, right? And from this moment, one of the ways that you want to center yourself, to ground yourself, is through breath. So I teach breathing as well. So what you want to do is envision that your belly is this big balloon, and you want to breathe into that belly, make it nice and big. Breathe into it, and then as you release it, piercing your lips, and breathe all the way out. All the way, all the way. When you get to the bottom, hold it for 3 seconds. I want you to do that 3 times.
And what does that do for the spirit?
You're activating your internal energy field, number 1. Number 2, you quieted your mind. Your mind will keep you running. Another reason why some people run all the time. The other thing that happens is that you reconnect to your intuition. Your intuition never lies to you. Never. That's your God, that small inner voice, your God voice. The other thing that happens as well, which is really exciting, is that when your mind quiets, your intuition gets to talk to you. You also, through your breath, you're bringing in life force. You are relaxing the body. And in that space, the woman from California, in that space, what you want to do is just relax your shoulders, relax your forehead, breathe deep, close your eyes. And after you center yourself, then just open up your eyes, and I just want you to notice green in your room. Just notice green. Green, green, because what you're doing now is that you're directing your energy out of your head, because your head is quiet now. You're directing it out of your head. And when you do this, it centers you, you reconnect to your God self, and that's where the answers lie.
Michael Brown in Florida wants to know, he's a planner, always looking ahead. Is it a bad thing to focus on the future in what you're teaching?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you cannot plan on the future based on what you've experienced in your past, because you'll never be present. Because the past will usually it feeds your ego, or it feeds your fear, or it can feed your denial. Oh no, I'm fine, everything's fine, but you're running. You don't want to deal with anything that might upset you emotionally or mentally. So you're always running. The other thing too is it's fine to be in the present moment, come from your spirit, not your ego. Know that money loves you from your spirit, that the universe is conspiring on your behalf. and then set yourself up for what tomorrow might bring. One of the things that's important, though, is not to project negativity out into the future, because that's really easy to do. And the ego loves it when you do that, because then you're playing in fear and denial again. And that's what lives up in the head, along with these little things I call gremlins. And those are core issues that we come into this world with. And those can be, the biggest one I see is not good enough, unworthy, I don't have what it takes, I'm unlovable, I'm damaged. Those are some of the real big core issues that people feel in the body, believing that that's who they really are. And actually, it's not who they are at all. It's just a behavior. So I love to be able to teach them how to come back down into the body. And then I also do a dissolving and releasing technique with them, so that they feel safe coming down in their body and they're no longer in fear of it.
And I think on the other side, you may feel spiritual. You wake up in the morning, you've got this, it's going to be a great day, and you open your email and there's a bill or another bill, or your spouse says, why is there no money in the bank? Why are these checks bouncing? And in your heart, you know, you woke up, you're working on your mindset, you're working on shifting the energy, but all the other people around and the facts that you believe them as to be true come forward, and then the panic sets in, and then all of the steps you made forward suddenly go away because life is set back in. And it's this constant rat race, this hamster wheel of what you know your soul wants versus what
But that
your
isn't
wife is saying.
believing.
Well, I understand that.
That's feeling. That's not, you know,
That's
exactly
fearing.
what
That's fearing.
I mean, is it there? Yes, it's there, but so what? You got to work your way out of it. You got to figure it out.
And not only that, but as long as you allow the fear or somebody else to bring you down and make you feel a certain way, you are not allowing yourself to step into your own power. Because you already know, sure, that email might come in and another bill. Thank God for a bill. That means that you have received something that you needed. Whether it's an electric bill, whether it's a gas bill, whatever it is, that's something that was a necessity. So when you're present in the moment, you have the ability of saying, okay, these are the steps that I'm making. This is where I need to go. And you start allowing that momentum, the motivation and the inspiration of spirit to work through you. Because one of the questions I always ask, have you ever been homeless? And my clients say, no. Okay. Have you never had the gas to be able, the money to put gas in your car? No. Have you ever not had what you absolutely needed? I've always had what I needed. Even though I might have these bills piling up and everything, I still have what I need. And as long as you allow spirit to guide you and not your ego or not fear, not unworthiness or I'm not good enough, I can't do this, that's going to take you down every single time. So what I want to do is shift you into your empowerment, to be able to feel what's going on in the inside and know that you have a whole host out here in the universe that is supporting you, that is guiding you. You had said earlier that there's so many people that aren't aware of the guidance that is being given to them through the universe. But once they start seeing, I have to wake some people up and say, I'm sorry, like you own 2 banks and you've got 3 cars and 2 houses. Could you tell me, why we're living in lack and limitation? Just that maybe you might have lost a house, but you've never been in lack and limitation. You have always managed. The human spirit is absolutely amazing. And it always finds a way of coming from the dark and stepping into the light. I just happen to help them.
Well, you pointed out, because the goodness is always there. Just like that bill, there's the answer. But the only thing is, we're only looking at the negative. Right. You're not looking at the positive. And until you believe that you can, this is what I love about this woman, because she actually shows me I can. I was dwelling on the past, and she says, put that to the side.
Well, I think I have to thank Lorena, because there's been a whole shift in you
Yes, they have.
in your mindset the past couple weeks, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep saying, wow.
Who is this guy? Oh, you should see. It's not only her. It's a group of them in there. Who is this guy?
There's a new
I
Lorena.
love
There's
it.
a new TV. There's Amazon packages. there's new this, and there's a new internet system. And I'm like,
But those are just things.
yeah, but those.
But
it's
they're
just
coming
new-
from the energy, though.
It's a new shift in him.
Yes,
that's
I love
helping
it.
us in the studio by providing these things, which is incredible.
Well, I'm anticipating.
Today was the first time I heard you step backwards when you said something to Jay. I'm like, no, that's the old Freddie. This is not the new, improved, shifting Freddie.
Well, shifting is contagious. We should make that a shirt because shifting is contagious.
But now I realize where it's coming from.
Oh, absolutely. I don't deny it. I don't
It's
deny
been
it.
about as long as you've been with us. It's got to
my
be coming
gosh.
from you.
I don't-
Wow.
But look what happened today. That was moving. For me, that almost brought me to tears. That, what I heard today was moving. This was a necessity for people to understand. There's the gift back right there. And then the other one came and she gave the information. It's up to you to use it or not. But it starts there. And I said to her, every time you come, all of this magical stuff happens.
But you've shifted for the good.
you ain't seen nothing yet.
This is an incredible shift
ain't seen
in
nothing.
what you're doing. And
Oh, I got a plan.
But to me, it's on my opinion, it's like you're taking Freddie back. You're doing what Freddie wants to do, not what all these other people in the noise want Freddie to do or should do. You're doing you. And that, in my heart, I love after all these years that you're actually doing you again.
Well, I'm surrounded by people that I know that if I do what I'm supposed to do, all the blanks get filled in.
Yeah, but don't go to supposed. You are opening yourself
blanks will
up
fit for
to
me.
your authentic self,
That's
though.
right.
And to
It'll
your
all be
true
there.
self. And you're not allowing your ego to dictate to you. You're coming from your spirit. And all of a sudden, you are experiencing tangibly your life's purpose, your divine life's purpose. And that is shining now. And people are noticing it in you.
And I tell
love it.
Jay and I tell Gato last week, we don't run. If there's a problem, we don't run. We face it, we do it, we fix it. Look what they did in that room. He said to me, how do you do that? And I came back and she was so proud. Look, check this out. And that room is beautiful.
But it's shifting the energy, and part of it is I knew he was going to be out last Thursday and Friday because you had Sarah's wedding. I did not know I was going to be out last Thursday and Friday. So the energy shift back to them to do everything that they've been trained and they lead to do.
And they did.
And they did. And again, I think it's because you have opened this pathway of energy, and they listen when they're on the board. They hear you. They may not know they're listening, but they're listening, and eventually it all seeps in, and the universe does feel and hear.
Yes, it does. And the universe wants to provide.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't. The problem we run into is that so often the universe, we think that we're victimized by it. We think that we're victimized by God. You know, that it's only God's plan. No, we are co-creators with God, with the universe. And everybody and everything out here, you know, our angels and our spirit guides and our deceased loved ones, they're all working on our behalf. And when you have the ability of releasing your ego and coming into spirit and being able to feel your energy field, again, and use it, learn how to direct it, miracles happen all the time.
True that. I got to tell you, I'm taking back a box to Amazon, and I'm really upset.
Oh, yeah, well, let it go.
No, there's a reason I'm upset. Because it was part of this new wave, and if I really want to do it and do it myself, I should do it. But I'm going to send it back and get the appropriate thing I should have gotten.
Can you love yourself through that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so why are you upset?
Because I don't like looking backwards, and I got to go backwards to move forward again, which is okay.
However, remember what I said? Our past is meant for us to extract the wisdom from it.
I got it.
So extract your
I
wisdom.
got you.
Shift it, babe.
I'm taking it. I'm
Shift
taking
it, babe.
And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to end up doing that piece, getting it back, and something else. Because in my world, 1 equals 3 and 3 equals 6. So here we go.
I love it. That
All right,
sounds
Lorena,
fabulous.
how do people find you to work with you personally and professionally?
You can reach me. My website is theenergyshifter.com. And my email is being for Lorena Anderson. LA at I Shift Your Energy. Or you can call me. Call my office. It's 407-340-0301. Leave me a message. I always return my phone calls. And I would love to share any information, knowledge, and work with you personally.
Shifting is contagious, get some, I gotta tell you.
And shift happens, honey.
I'm gonna tell you, and it feels good. It feels good to get ahead.
It's good to see it, I gotta tell you.
It's good to get ahead. At the wedding, I had you in my head because everything that could go wrong is gonna go wrong. I expected, and it was repaired. And I gotta fix this and I gotta fix that. And I told people, what are you panicking for? I got people crying because they panic. It says there's no panic. There's no crying.
Breathe.
We fix it.
Yeah.
And they got fixed. And I'm going to tell you, everybody will tell you that thing worked to the charm.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's what happens. If you believe it, it will happen.
Yes.
And if you don't believe me, call this lady up and get some because it's just a whole different definition of what you're looking at.
Yeah. Yes.
Good show. Good full show. Wow, it's 2 o'clock. All right, Lorena, thank you. As always, the energy boss, the energy shifter. Contact Lorena. See the shift in you. And yes, shift happens.
This Day in History is brought to you by Oldies Radio. Inspired by the leadership of Benjamin Rush Millam, the newly created Texan Army takes possession of the city of San Antonio, an important victory for the Republic of Texas in its war for independence from Mexico. 1965. A Charlie Brown Christmas airs for the first time. CBS executives, unhappy with the music, the pacing and Linus reading a Bible verse, almost refused to air it. Good grief. On December 9, 1979, a commission of scientists declares smallpox has been eradicated. The disease, which carries around a 30% chance of death for those who contract it, is the only infectious disease afflicting humans that has officially been eradicated. The actor Al Pacino stars as a Cuban refugee who becomes a Miami crime boss in Scarface, which opens in theaters on December 9, 1983. This Day in History is brought to you by Oldies Radio.
Connecticut High School adolescents from Amity High School altered pencils of advanced age into an international general art movement. Grace Millard and Jordan Chen took to light their communal care for the arts and environmental safeguarding in their freshman year gym class. It pivoted into an internationally recognized non-profit. Two high schoolers have established Restoring Rainbows, an immaculate program that obtains art supplies and additional materials traveling to landfills and gives them new life.
All right, we're back.
Do you feel like your energy has shifted? You feel more positive now?
So I feel so positive. I'm going to play lotto. So I figured out what I'm going to do if I hit lotto.
Okay.
I'm going to take a debit card and put a lot of money on it. Then I'm going to go to different what's the name of the store?
Walmart?
Walmarts. I always get that mixed up with
Woolworth?
Yeah, Woolworth. So I'm going to go to a Walmart and I'm going to see seniors that are buying food and having struggle or kids or people with kids and stuff. And I'm going to do, have you ever seen this on TikTok? They pay for it. I would love to be able to do that.
That'd be awesome.
I would say, excuse me, ding, and walk away. And have a camera somewhere so you can see what's the reaction. Some people are so dazed, they're like, what do you mean he paid? What's going on? What do you mean he paid? I love it. And I found out that two of the guys that do it, they got an inheritance, and that's how they're spending the money.
Very cool.
That's
nice
what I like to do.
All right, so when you win lotto, we can do that.
Thank you.
Nice way to energy shift. So you have more information on Lorena Anderson, our energy shifter. She's here on Tuesdays. You can find her right here at the studio, or you can always look it up on I Shift is it I Shift Energy? Is that her website?
Yes.
Lorena Anderson. So a lot of good stuff. I love the tree. They want to know why we've decorated, because we decorate
can.
for the holidays, because you can.
Here we go.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Yes.
All right. Happy holidays, everyone. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I know it's only the middle of December. We've got a lot more to go. But just be kind to each other. Be patient. And we will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And join us at Bramers and buy a ticket for a car. If you need a car, here's the solution to your problem. For $20, you might win.
All right. We'll see you later.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.